Jon Stewart allowed Donald Trump to present the strongest case against himself before saying a single word. The segment opened with a clip of Trump enthusiastically describing the cognitive assessment he had completed. He proudly recalled the portion where he identified animals, speaking about the experience as though it ranked among the defining accomplishments of a presidency.
I want to be a nice person, okay? I've striven all my life to be nice. Actually, people do like me.
Now at least you know it's my hair because it's raining out here. If this wasn't my hair, believe me, I would not be out here.
Trump seems to be almost getting smarter with age, because this is how he handled math questions 20 years ago on the Howard Stern show.
All right, I'm going to ask you a tough question. Yeah. Wharton School of Business.
Yes.
What's 17 times 6? Come on.
What is it? Human calculators? See, that's not a practical.
96.
Wrong.
94.
Wrong.
That's not a practical application, though.
Ivanka, 17 times 6.
It's 11. It's 1112.
1112 isn't a real number. That's two numbers just placed side by side. Why do you think that you're the only president that happens to? That for some reason, every time you go to the doctor, which is a lot, the doctor's always like, hey, while you're here, if you could come over here and just explain very quickly, which one of these is the bear?
I'm the only president to take a cognitive test. You know, the first question is very easy. It's a lion, a giraffe, a bear, and a shark. They say, which one is the bear?
You're the only president to take the cognitive test. Why do you think that is?
They say, take a number, any number. Okay, I'll take 99. Multiply times 9, okay? Divide it by 3, good. Add 4,293, that's good. There aren't a lot of people that get it right. I got it right.
The answer was bear. Let me not be dismissive. No, Trump is a regular Stephen Hawking. That's what it is. Although I thought the only thing they had in common was being in the Epstein files.
My blood. I'm smart. Great marks, like really smart. If I were a Democrat, especially if I was a liberal Democrat, I'm the smartest human being ever.
I know you're a genius. Try again.
112.
112.
It is 112?
112.
Yeah. So that is a number, but it's still wrong. It's 102. But
Leaders are stupid people. They are incompetent. ISIS is building a hotel in Syria. They're competing against me.
Somehow we're supposed to believe that 20 years later, you've turned into a f***ing genius. You've turned into a working class janitor at MIT solving quadratics between mopping up. You know, I can't believe they ever gave Trump the FIFA math prize.
Stewart remained silent throughout the clip, letting every word stand on its own. Once it ended, he posed one simple, measured question. If no other president continually celebrates taking this kind of test, why does Trump keep returning to it? The audience laughed, but Stewart focused on the larger issue. Trump had repeatedly described himself as exceptionally intelligent, praised his own memory, and treated the results of the cognitive screening as proof that his critics had been completely mistaken. Stewart then contrasted that claim with the actual purpose of the exam. A cognitive screening is designed to evaluate functions such as memory, attention, language, and visual spatial skills. It serves an important medical purpose, but it is not an intelligence test. That single distinction immediately changed the discussion. Rather than making fun of the assessment or those who rely on it, Stewart emphasized a much narrower point. Successfully completing a cognitive screening is not the same as demonstrating extraordinary intelligence. One provides reassurance about cognitive health, while the other involves far broader qualities such as judgment, wisdom, discipline, decision-making, and leadership. For many viewers over the age of 65, that distinction was easy to recognize. They had watched parents, spouses, or close friends undergo similar memory evaluations. They understood both the seriousness of those appointments and the relief that comes with a positive outcome. They also knew that correctly identifying an animal or drawing a clock does not qualify someone as an authority on military strategy, economic policy, diplomacy, or governing a nation. Stewart then shifted to what he considered the more revealing issue: The constant repetition. Most people complete a routine medical evaluation, thank their physician, and never think about it again. Trump, however, kept bringing the story back into public conversation. At rallies, during interviews, and in public appearances, the test became another piece of a broader narrative about his own superiority. Stewart asked why someone who is genuinely confident would feel the need to repeatedly remind everyone of that confidence. The laughter faded, and the room grew noticeably quieter. From there, he expanded the discussion beyond the test itself. Stewart argued that Trump frequently responds to criticism by attacking the person delivering it rather than addressing the criticism directly. Reporters are labeled dishonest, judges are called biased, political rivals are dismissed as having low IQs, television hosts are branded as failures. Before long, the original issue disappears, and the focus shifts entirely to discrediting the individual who raised it. To illustrate the pattern, Stewart compared it to everyday life. If an accountant discovers an error in the books, getting rid of the accountant does nothing to correct the financial records.